We went to the movies last night.
We went to the movies last night.
This puzzle has 500 pieces.
This puzzle has 500 pieces.
She has hundreds of books.
She has hundreds of books.
Why do I have to do that?
Why do I have to do that?
Let's do it another time.
Let's do it another time.
Here is your bag.
Here is your bag.
He is terrible at math.
He is terrible at math.
The ground is covered with snow.
The ground is covered with snow.
Can you get it repaired?
Can you get it repaired?
Please step back.
Please step back.
He came from Tokyo yesterday.
He came from Tokyo yesterday.
There isn't any milk in the glass.
There isn't any milk in the glass.
Our teacher looks very young.
Our teacher looks very young.
Any book will do.
Any book will do.
He is always studying.
He is always studying.
Can you ride a bicycle?
Can you ride a bicycle?
I've no friend to talk to about my problems.
I've no friend to talk to about my problems.
Tom has grown in strength.
Tom has grown in strength.
Can you go with us?
Can you go with us?
Tom filled out the application form.
Tom filled out the application form.
You don't have to work today.
You don't have to work today.
You should take care of your sick mother.
You should take care of your sick mother.
Father set the alarm for 6 o'clock.
Father set the alarm for 6 o'clock.
Oranges are sweeter than lemons.
Oranges are sweeter than lemons.
He will come back sooner or later.
He will come back sooner or later.
Can you help me wash these dishes?
Can you help me wash these dishes?
Does anyone here speak Japanese?
Does anyone here speak Japanese?
I spent the weekend with my friends.
I spent the weekend with my friends.
May I use this?
May I use this?
Can you answer this riddle?
Can you answer this riddle?
He warned me of the danger.
He warned me of the danger.
My room is upstairs on the left.
My room is upstairs on the left.
Did you play tennis yesterday?
Did you play tennis yesterday?
I've been here since Saturday.
I've been here since Saturday.
She goes to the supermarket every 3 days.
She goes to the supermarket every 3 days.
Today's meeting has been cancelled.
Today's meeting has been cancelled.
He is very busy now.
He is very busy now.
The storm destroyed the whole town.
The storm destroyed the whole town.
Don't talk nonsense.
Don't talk nonsense.
I'm a baker.
I'm a baker.
He placed the book on the shelf.
He placed the book on the shelf.
He went to Paris to study French.
He went to Paris to study French.
Where is the toothpaste?
Where is the toothpaste?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Fire burns.
Fire burns.
Who do you think will come first?
Who do you think will come first?
He did not get up early.
He did not get up early.
I was tired.
I was tired.
He turned the key.
He turned the key.
Unlock the door.
Unlock the door.
She had a basket full of apples.
She had a basket full of apples.
This city is hard to live in.
This city is hard to live in.
My friend said he had bought a new watch.
My friend said he had bought a new watch.
This noise is annoying.
This noise is annoying.
Never let me go.
Never let me go.
We're classmates.
We're classmates.
They all have come.
They all have come.
Tom met Mary on his way to school.
Tom met Mary on his way to school.
It's time you faced reality.
It's time you faced reality.
I like the way you talk.
I like the way you talk.
I would act differently in your place.
I would act differently in your place.
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
You have been busy.
You have been busy.
I met Tom in front of the store.
I met Tom in front of the store.
The police arrested him for theft.
The police arrested him for theft.
It serves you right.
It serves you right.
My father grew old.
My father grew old.
New York is worth visiting.
New York is worth visiting.
I made up for lost time.
I made up for lost time.
Can I turn off the TV?
Can I turn off the TV?
I'll lend you some books of my brother's.
I'll lend you some books of my brother's.
Take a breath and hold it.
Take a breath and hold it.
English is spoken in Australia.
English is spoken in Australia.
Here you are.
Here you are.
She is living abroad.
She is living abroad.
Is your uncle still abroad?
Is your uncle still abroad?
I hope to go to Canada next year.
I hope to go to Canada next year.
I would like to know her name.
I would like to know her name.
He is unable to buy a car.
He is unable to buy a car.
He filled the bucket with water.
He filled the bucket with water.
I was eating dinner then.
I was eating dinner then.
Are you still having difficulty with physics?
Are you still having difficulty with physics?
How many days are there in a week?
How many days are there in a week?
I've never woken up this early.
I've never woken up this early.
Never speak ill of others.
Never speak ill of others.
Who did you give it to?
Who did you give it to?
My sister is a famous singer.
My sister is a famous singer.
Is there a flight in the afternoon?
Is there a flight in the afternoon?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
I wish I were a millionaire.
I wish I were a millionaire.
I want to buy a new camera.
I want to buy a new camera.
I come from England.
I come from England.
All the meat was bad.
All the meat was bad.
Someone stole my wallet.
Someone stole my wallet.
He is economically independent of his parents.
He is economically independent of his parents.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
We obeyed the rules.
We obeyed the rules.
He was standing at the gate.
He was standing at the gate.
I know how you feel.
I know how you feel.
I think you should see a doctor.
I think you should see a doctor.
Tom is the captain of this baseball team.
Tom is the captain of this baseball team.
She made a trip to Europe last month.
She made a trip to Europe last month.
He has visited Europe several times.
He has visited Europe several times.
Are your hands clean?
Are your hands clean?
Can you do bookkeeping?
Can you do bookkeeping?
Put out your cigarette. Smoking's not permitted here.
Put out your cigarette. Smoking's not permitted here.
She has a few friends.
She has a few friends.
200 people died of cholera last year.
200 people died of cholera last year.
Where did you spend your holidays?
Where did you spend your holidays?
Look out for bees.
Look out for bees.
He is still too young for the job.
He is still too young for the job.
No matter what he says, don't trust him.
No matter what he says, don't trust him.
She took the book back to the library.
She took the book back to the library.
I am at home.
I am at home.
This road goes to the park.
This road goes to the park.
My father is as busy as ever.
My father is as busy as ever.
We're the same age.
We're the same age.
Faith can move mountains.
Faith can move mountains.
I am eating an apple.
I am eating an apple.
Cows give us milk.
Cows give us milk.
I couldn't eat fish when I was a child.
I couldn't eat fish when I was a child.
What's your favorite sport?
What's your favorite sport?
I have no money today.
I have no money today.
He wants to participate in the contest.
He wants to participate in the contest.
She likes to listen to music.
She likes to listen to music.
Everyone likes her.
Everyone likes her.
It's very cold here in February.
It's very cold here in February.
Do I have to study?
Do I have to study?
She avoids me.
She avoids me.
I fell asleep.
I fell asleep.
Accidents will happen.
Accidents will happen.
My sunburn hurts.
My sunburn hurts.
She bought the dictionary, too.
She bought the dictionary, too.
Please help yourself to some more cake.
Please help yourself to some more cake.
I think I understand.
I think I understand.
Please drop me off at the station.
Please drop me off at the station.
She attempted to kill herself.
She attempted to kill herself.
Is she at home?
Is she at home?
I walk to school every day.
I walk to school every day.
This is a beautiful flower.
This is a beautiful flower.
He is still standing.
He is still standing.
What I mean is this.
What I mean is this.
My hobby is collecting insects.
My hobby is collecting insects.
Nothing is more important than time.
Nothing is more important than time.
Let's eat out tonight.
Let's eat out tonight.
She gave me several books.
She gave me several books.
He went to London in 1970.
He went to London in 1970.
What flower do you like best?
What flower do you like best?
I go to the barber's once a month.
I go to the barber's once a month.
You can have this watch for nothing.
You can have this watch for nothing.
I offered to help her with her homework.
I offered to help her with her homework.
Hold the box with both hands.
Hold the box with both hands.
Write your name and address, please.
Write your name and address, please.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand English well.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand English well.
I'm not good at classifying things.
I'm not good at classifying things.
I couldn't sleep.
I couldn't sleep.
He comes here twice a week.
He comes here twice a week.
He said we must keep the secret.
He said we must keep the secret.
I am glad that you have returned safe.
I am glad that you have returned safe.
Not everybody can be an artist.
Not everybody can be an artist.
I was nearly hit by a car.
I was nearly hit by a car.
He tried in vain to lift up the stone.
He tried in vain to lift up the stone.
I caught 5 fish yesterday.
I caught 5 fish yesterday.
He is a bad driver.
He is a bad driver.
The accident occurred yesterday morning.
The accident occurred yesterday morning.
Do you know where he bought his camera?
Do you know where he bought his camera?
I had to walk home.
I had to walk home.
You are tired, aren't you?
You are tired, aren't you?
The teachers greeted the children.
The teachers greeted the children.
He is looking for a job.
He is looking for a job.
He came here again.
He came here again.
Time is up.
Time is up.
The rich are not always happier than the poor.
The rich are not always happier than the poor.
They know us.
They know us.
He came back soon.
He came back soon.
Put the money in the bank.
Put the money in the bank.
Please forgive me for being late.
Please forgive me for being late.
I think he will be glad to see you.
I think he will be glad to see you.
Everyone went there, didn't they?
Everyone went there, didn't they?
No one was present at the meeting.
No one was present at the meeting.
I got up early yesterday.
I got up early yesterday.
She looks like a teacher.
She looks like a teacher.
I have never been to Paris.
I have never been to Paris.
I can see the light.
I can see the light.
Apart from my sister, my family doesn't watch TV.
Apart from my sister, my family doesn't watch TV.
The man helped me when I was in trouble.
The man helped me when I was in trouble.
She has beautiful handwriting.
She has beautiful handwriting.
He is always forgetting things.
He is always forgetting things.
That's too much.
That's too much.
You don't play golf, do you?
You don't play golf, do you?
Speaking English is difficult.
Speaking English is difficult.
She smiled at me.
She smiled at me.
I got up early this morning.
I got up early this morning.
Let me see that.
Let me see that.
What a surprise.
What a surprise.
We should not ask a woman her age.
We should not ask a woman her age.
I can't afford to buy such an expensive car.
I can't afford to buy such an expensive car.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
What made you change your mind?
What made you change your mind?
The trouble is that you are too young.
The trouble is that you are too young.
Here comes the bus.
Here comes the bus.
He turned pale the instant he saw her.
He turned pale the instant he saw her.
It's time for our children to go to bed.
It's time for our children to go to bed.
I do think so.
I do think so.
He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything.
Do you like this color?
Do you like this color?
This door won't shut.
This door won't shut.
Emperor Nero was an extremely evil tyrant.
Emperor Nero was an extremely evil tyrant.
I saw a fly on the ceiling.
I saw a fly on the ceiling.
Fresh fruit is good for you.
Fresh fruit is good for you.
He is a good writer.
He is a good writer.
I like listening to music.
I like listening to music.
He is fresh from college.
He is fresh from college.
I was a little afraid.
I was a little afraid.
He has been dead for 3 years.
He has been dead for 3 years.
It was beginning to snow.
It was beginning to snow.
I want to drink some water.
I want to drink some water.
They must have known it all along.
They must have known it all along.
Like father, like son.
Like father, like son.
You may use my car.
You may use my car.
He had his shirt on inside out.
He had his shirt on inside out.
I caught a cold.
I caught a cold.
He gave me a piece of advice.
He gave me a piece of advice.
Try to control yourself.
Try to control yourself.
I see a bird on the roof.
I see a bird on the roof.
The cause of the fire is not known.
The cause of the fire is not known.
I do the laundry on Sundays.
I do the laundry on Sundays.
I admit my mistake.
I admit my mistake.
She brought up the 3 children alone.
She brought up the 3 children alone.
This is my car.
This is my car.
I am thinking about that matter.
I am thinking about that matter.
I like to play golf.
I like to play golf.
A friend of mine called me up last night.
A friend of mine called me up last night.
I have a very old stamp.
I have a very old stamp.
I haven't read either of her novels.
I haven't read either of her novels.
A friend to all is a friend to none.
A friend to all is a friend to none.
You'll feel better.
You'll feel better.
I have known him since he was a baby.
I have known him since he was a baby.
Never press this button.
Never press this button.
My father is busy.
My father is busy.
Let me try it.
Let me try it.
I like traveling.
I like traveling.
I want to see you again.
I want to see you again.
We all like him.
We all like him.
Didn't I tell you so?
Didn't I tell you so?
A true friend would not say such a thing.
A true friend would not say such a thing.
There is a key on the desk.
There is a key on the desk.
She goes to school.
She goes to school.
That day shall come.
That day shall come.
They say that she was born in Germany.
They say that she was born in Germany.
I have to eat, too.
I have to eat, too.
He will come if you call him.
He will come if you call him.
Tell me the truth.
Tell me the truth.
We often played chess after school.
We often played chess after school.
Come as soon as you can.
Come as soon as you can.
I broke my leg.
I broke my leg.
Isn't that the Golden Gate Bridge?
Isn't that the Golden Gate Bridge?
I believe it will snow tomorrow.
I believe it will snow tomorrow.
A good idea occurred to him.
A good idea occurred to him.
I like neither apples nor grapes.
I like neither apples nor grapes.
I have no idea where he lives.
I have no idea where he lives.
The coffee was too hot for me to drink.
The coffee was too hot for me to drink.
What time do you usually go to bed?
What time do you usually go to bed?
I want her to do the difficult work.
I want her to do the difficult work.
They all tried to talk at one time.
They all tried to talk at one time.
I know how to swim.
I know how to swim.
He is a heroin addict.
He is a heroin addict.
I'm convinced that my daughter will pass the exam.
I'm convinced that my daughter will pass the exam.
Where was he going?
Where was he going?
Get that book for me.
Get that book for me.
I am more beautiful than you.
I am more beautiful than you.
Tom gave me a pen.
Tom gave me a pen.
I saw him cross the street.
I saw him cross the street.
What do you have in your bag?
What do you have in your bag?
This is what he said.
This is what he said.
This door will not open.
This door will not open.
We spent more money than was expected.
We spent more money than was expected.
The boy was full.
The boy was full.
He asked me where my uncle lived.
He asked me where my uncle lived.
Get me the scissors, please.
Get me the scissors, please.
All things considered, he is a good teacher.
All things considered, he is a good teacher.
Did you read that thick book?
Did you read that thick book?
The old man was accompanied by his grandchild.
The old man was accompanied by his grandchild.
Tokyo is a big city.
Tokyo is a big city.
She is a very kind girl.
She is a very kind girl.
We lost sight of him.
We lost sight of him.
A girl with blonde hair came to see you.
A girl with blonde hair came to see you.
What would you like to do today?
What would you like to do today?
He is no longer here.
He is no longer here.
What would you like to drink?
What would you like to drink?
Kenya used to be a British colony.
Kenya used to be a British colony.
Do you have a match?
Do you have a match?
The TV doesn't work.
The TV doesn't work.
That dress fit her perfectly.
That dress fit her perfectly.
He had to clean his room.
He had to clean his room.
He must be Tom's brother.
He must be Tom's brother.
Were you in America last month?
Were you in America last month?
I have a sharp pain here.
I have a sharp pain here.
The siren blew.
The siren blew.
She was coming down the stairs.
She was coming down the stairs.
What magazines do you subscribe to?
What magazines do you subscribe to?
Put the book on the bottom shelf.
Put the book on the bottom shelf.
He has grown 3 centimeters this year.
He has grown 3 centimeters this year.
There is a big park near our school.
There is a big park near our school.
She turned on the light.
She turned on the light.
I need some sugar to make a cake.
I need some sugar to make a cake.
The gun went off by accident.
The gun went off by accident.
They sell meat at this store.
They sell meat at this store.
I'm depending on you.
I'm depending on you.
He got on the train.
He got on the train.
You won't be late, will you?
You won't be late, will you?
He lives in Osaka.
He lives in Osaka.
I like history.
I like history.
War is not inevitable.
War is not inevitable.
I wonder if he's at home.
I wonder if he's at home.
What's my book doing here?
What's my book doing here?
He didn't study at all.
He didn't study at all.
He lives in a large house by himself.
He lives in a large house by himself.
I must save her at all costs.
I must save her at all costs.
She will report directly to me.
She will report directly to me.
He moved to Tokyo.
He moved to Tokyo.
I heard someone come into the room.
I heard someone come into the room.
Can you keep a secret?
Can you keep a secret?
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Where is your room?
Where is your room?
Tell me what you did in Tokyo.
Tell me what you did in Tokyo.
He wants to go to America.
He wants to go to America.
I have enough money to buy a car.
I have enough money to buy a car.
This bus will take you to the museum.
This bus will take you to the museum.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
I seem to have a fever.
I seem to have a fever.
I want something to read.
I want something to read.
He was not aware of the danger.
He was not aware of the danger.
I didn't go, but stayed at home.
I didn't go, but stayed at home.
A dog bit her on the leg.
A dog bit her on the leg.
He bought me a new dictionary.
He bought me a new dictionary.
The doctor placed a stethoscope on the patient's chest.
The doctor placed a stethoscope on the patient's chest.
Please give me a cup of tea.
Please give me a cup of tea.
I felt something crawling up my arm.
I felt something crawling up my arm.
They were busy.
They were busy.
You should get your hair cut.
You should get your hair cut.
Please call me at my hotel later.
Please call me at my hotel later.
The plane was approaching London.
The plane was approaching London.
Must this letter be written in English?
Must this letter be written in English?
He doesn't believe in God.
He doesn't believe in God.
The problem was too much for me.
The problem was too much for me.
Yesterday Mary stayed home all day.
Yesterday Mary stayed home all day.
Lots of famous people come here.
Lots of famous people come here.
I feel guilty about it.
I feel guilty about it.
Do you think he resembles his father?
Do you think he resembles his father?
What will you have?
What will you have?
The cat is sleeping on the chair.
The cat is sleeping on the chair.
He fell off the horse.
He fell off the horse.
Are you going to do it over again?
Are you going to do it over again?
He was too angry to speak.
He was too angry to speak.
We are very grateful for what you did.
We are very grateful for what you did.
I remember my mother teaching me the alphabet.
I remember my mother teaching me the alphabet.
Here or to go.
Here or to go?
Will it rain today?
Will it rain today?
What is done cannot be undone.
What is done cannot be undone.
My friend called me a coward.
My friend called me a coward.
You are right in a way.
You are right in a way.
Natural resources are not abundant in Japan.
Natural resources are not abundant in Japan.
I'm going to France to study painting.
I'm going to France to study painting.
The old man stopped suddenly and looked back.
The old man stopped suddenly and looked back.
Don't waste your breath.
Don't waste your breath.
His words moved her to tears.
His words moved her to tears.
The trouble is that they have no money.
The trouble is that they have no money.
Keeping a diary is a good habit.
Keeping a diary is a good habit.
As soon as she comes, we will begin.
As soon as she comes, we will begin.
He lied to me.
He lied to me.
Are these yours?
Are these yours?
She's a glamorous girl.
She's a glamorous girl.
There are a lot of books in the library.
There are a lot of books in the library.
She wanted to help them.
She wanted to help them.
She has beautiful eyes.
She has beautiful eyes.
I must make up for the loss.
I must make up for the loss.
There were a few children in the room.
There were a few children in the room.
Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
A crow is as black as coal.
A crow is as black as coal.
May I sit down?
May I sit down?
You are stupid.
You are stupid.
I went to sleep during the lesson.
I went to sleep during the lesson.
She sent this book to me.
She sent this book to me.
What do you think she is going to do?
What do you think she is going to do?
The price is reasonable.
The price is reasonable.
I like both.
I like both.
This paper is rough.
This paper is rough.
I am afraid it will be rainy.
I am afraid it will be rainy.
Correct my spelling if it's wrong.
Correct my spelling if it's wrong.
I'll try to meet your wishes.
I'll try to meet your wishes.
What fruit do you like the best?
What fruit do you like the best?
Mary likes skiing the best of all.
Mary likes skiing the best of all.
Oxygen is needed for combustion.
Oxygen is needed for combustion.
I didn't know where to get the bus.
I didn't know where to get the bus.
I've been to the mall.
I've been to the mall.
It is freezing cold.
It is freezing cold.
The history of Rome is very interesting.
The history of Rome is very interesting.
I threw up 3 times.
I threw up 3 times.
Every boy here has a girlfriend.
Every boy here has a girlfriend.
That's strange.
That's strange.
The ship is now in the harbor.
The ship is now in the harbor.
I painted the fence green.
I painted the fence green.
What did you open it with?
What did you open it with?
I'm not able to speak so fast.
I'm not able to speak so fast.
Every member of the cabinet was present.
Every member of the cabinet was present.
Which way is the nearest?
Which way is the nearest?
She avoided answering my questions.
She avoided answering my questions.
Which bed do you want to use?
Which bed do you want to use?
Many fish died.
Many fish died.
I have not eaten breakfast yet.
I have not eaten breakfast yet.
He is very honest.
He is very honest.
He responded to her offer with a laugh.
He responded to her offer with a laugh.
I know that you live here.
I know that you live here.
What did you do with my purse?
What did you do with my purse?
Stop, or I'll shoot.
Stop, or I'll shoot.
The land had never been plowed.
The land had never been plowed.
He doesn't know what to do with his money.
He doesn't know what to do with his money.
They have been good neighbors to this day.
They have been good neighbors to this day.
It is under the chair.
It is under the chair.
They live there.
They live there.
I'm a TV addict.
I'm a TV addict.
You are wearing your shirt inside out.
You are wearing your shirt inside out.
Why don't you get a haircut?
Why don't you get a haircut?
We have a black and white dog.
We have a black and white dog.
You like elephants.
You like elephants.
Do your homework.
Do your homework.
She described him as a detective.
She described him as a detective.
The poor girl went blind.
The poor girl went blind.
Why are you alone?
Why are you alone?
The medicine worked marvels.
The medicine worked marvels.
She approved of my plan.
She approved of my plan.
I prefer red wine to white.
I prefer red wine to white.
Won't you come to my house next Sunday?
Won't you come to my house next Sunday?
Didn't he go there?
Didn't he go there?
I found his house easily.
I found his house easily.
It is interesting to play basketball.
It is interesting to play basketball.
Have you been told where the meeting will be?
Have you been told where the meeting will be?
You should wash your hands before each meal.
You should wash your hands before each meal.
Is this love?
Is this love?
He is guilty of murder.
He is guilty of murder.
Last year, he spent 3 months at sea.
Last year, he spent 3 months at sea.
I heard that she came here.
I heard that she came here.
The patient may pass away at any moment.
The patient may pass away at any moment.
Playing cards is a popular pastime.
Playing cards is a popular pastime.
I'm looking for a house.
I'm looking for a house.
Put the eggs into the boiling water.
Put the eggs into the boiling water.
The explanation of each fact took a long time.
The explanation of each fact took a long time.
Cut the cake with a knife.
Cut the cake with a knife.
She hates fish and never eats any.
She hates fish and never eats any.
I wonder if this rumor is true.
I wonder if this rumor is true.
I just don't know what to say.
I just don't know what to say.
I am always at home on Sundays.
I am always at home on Sundays.
What do you like about her?
What do you like about her?
Put the book on the top shelf.
Put the book on the top shelf.
Read it once more.
Read it once more.
It's raining hard tonight.
It's raining hard tonight.
This watch is waterproof.
This watch is waterproof.
A rabbit has long ears.
A rabbit has long ears.
Don't bite your nails.
Don't bite your nails.
I'm on a diet.
I'm on a diet.
She will accompany me on the piano.
She will accompany me on the piano.
She took a taxi to the hospital.
She took a taxi to the hospital.
Who discovered radium?
Who discovered radium?
Now and then, we go to London on business.
Now and then, we go to London on business.
We joined in on the chorus.
We joined in on the chorus.
I get only 5 days off this summer.
I get only 5 days off this summer.
Let's see if I've got that right.
Let's see if I've got that right.
She proudly displayed her jewels.
She proudly displayed her jewels.
Come on, try again.
Come on, try again.
Sweat is dripping from his face.
Sweat is dripping from his face.
She bought 24 eggs.
She bought 24 eggs.
Time is running out.
Time is running out.
I'd like to play tennis.
I'd like to play tennis.
Please bring the master key.
Please bring the master key.
Our teacher gives us a lot of homework.
Our teacher gives us a lot of homework.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
He used to get up early.
He used to get up early.
The French were defeated at Waterloo.
The French were defeated at Waterloo.
I don't like any of them.
I don't like any of them.
Mother has just gone shopping.
Mother has just gone shopping.
Do I have to take off my shoes here?
Do I have to take off my shoes here?
Where should we meet?
Where should we meet?
Why do you study?
Why do you study?
He's a man you can rely on.
He's a man you can rely on.
Many criminals in America are addicted to drugs.
Many criminals in America are addicted to drugs.
Generally speaking, men are taller than women.
Generally speaking, men are taller than women.
That's an excellent wine.
That's an excellent wine.
Would you put the dishes in the sink?
Would you put the dishes in the sink?
Perseverance, as you know, is the key to success.
Perseverance, as you know, is the key to success.
She is proud of her children.
She is proud of her children.
Express your idea clearly.
Express your idea clearly.
I wish I had a car.
I wish I had a car.
She ordered the book from England.
She ordered the book from England.
This movie is suitable for children.
This movie is suitable for children.
Ghosts exist.
Ghosts exist.
What does this word mean?
What does this word mean?
Don't let go.
Don't let go.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
My hobby is playing the piano.
My hobby is playing the piano.